This is all ice again. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but it's all over the yard today. Not yesterday, it wasn't as much. So, you see the sun's coming up over there. Let's get this video started right now. Hi, my name is Angela Fagg with Messengers of Truth. Today is February 3rd, 2026 at approximately 7:04 a.m. I'm coming to you live from Cape Coral, Florida, which is southwest Florida, you know, almost to Naples. More people know where Naples is than they know where Cape Coral or Fort Myers is. Come on, chickens. I still don't have any shoes on. I only have my flip-flops on. So today it's 34 degrees, not gotten any warmer yet. There is, which it just appeared, you didn't see it before, but there's a little chemtrail, contrail, whatever they want to call it. They're poisoning us all. It's not getting any warmer. They said it was going to start to warm up in the morning times, like after yesterday morning. And it's not. I just wanted to show you there's more ice, and it actually is colder this morning, today, than it was yesterday. So I'm sure you already heard that all the stuff that was written about Trump in those files has now been redacted. And I'm only bringing that up because, one, it's already been taken, okay? Everything that's been released by any information anywhere, it's already been taken. There's people on it right now. There's people working on it right now. I don't know who they are, but I know that there's people working on it right now to take those redactions off because they can. You see, you can clearly tell that that was all done on the computer. And the only way to truly redact something like that would be to redact the paper first and then scan it in. They didn't do that. And there is a way to remove those redaction and get the information underneath it, because Jimmy went to school for video editing, we'll say. I don't remember the exact title, but those are some of the things that he was learning, how to cover things up, take stuff out of videos, add stuff to videos, you know, things like that. And it goes the same way with anything that's put on the internet. They have a way. I just want to explain this to you. All these robbery camera views and all this other stuff, they have a way to take those videos and upgrade the video and add pixels to it to make it be able to come out better. They have ways to do that. They just show you the bullshit. Come on, assholes. I didn't give them enough worms or something. Okay, what I'm going to do is... It's the new chickens. It's not the old chickens. Hold on. All right, now we're on the porch, so they can't poke me no more. So they have all these ways to be able to get videos clearer and be able to... all kinds of stuff. I lost my train of thought. Well, so the real question is, the reason why I brought the Trump thing up is only because why would you do that after it's already been out there? Why is it that he said shit like, oh, this is all a hoax, oh, this is that, and this is this, and blah, 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 right? It's all his friends. And then let's question something. Now, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying the boss is Trump. I'm saying think about it. In another email, they talked about, oh, am I going to meet the boss or something? I don't remember exactly how it went, but the point of asking is, who is the boss? Someone real powerful that can get things taken care of. Why is it, it's another good question, why is it that every time someone comes out as a whistleblower, I'm not saying all whistleblowers, but I'm saying whistleblowers that have been sex trafficked or anything like that, they always have to say, oh, Trump was never involved in any of it. Why? If he wasn't involved in it, then leave his fucking name out of it. Like, why would you even say that? You see, that's manipulation. And when someone writes a book and tells you that they're giving you all the information they can, they don't give a shit. It's national security, really? So it must be national security that all those girls that got raped and boys that got raped after you is your fault. Think about that. Oh, yeah. You decided not to give more names and say things out publicly, but yet you think that it's okay that we should all just keep buying your books and praise you when you go online and, oh, good for fucking you. It's just as bad as the gays. Like, we're all supposed to cheer you on because you're fucking booty bandits. Like, for real. I don't see anybody out there cheering me on because I got a vagina. Because I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. It's people thinking they're better than you is what it is. Well, we have to do this because we need to feel better about ourselves. Do you not like being gay? Why do we have to have parades for you? Just saying, bro. Pam Bondi, she need to be arrested, bro. I can guarantee you, that probably most of the politicians in Florida need to be arrested. I don't give a shit which I said politicians. That means both sides. I mean, did nobody ever hear birds of a feather flock together? These people were around each other after they found out. Now another thing. Just imagine this. Steve Bannon did that interview that's been leaked everywhere, right? He did that interview back in, it was after he was already in trouble for the shit, Jeffrey Epstein. So why didn't Steve Bannon release that video himself years ago? It's a very good question. Probably because he's greasy. The birds are starting to show up. It's cold. The other chickens, you see, they're still trying to, I'm going to show you. They're still trying to get close to me. My new chickens, they're right there. Hold on. If I'm out and around anywhere, well, there's Blackie. But you see, they all have to come a-running. That's because my chickens are spoiled. And good news, having eggs again. Another thing is I tried to make rye bread. Came out pretty all right, but there's a few things I'll have to change to make sure that it rises better. I followed the instructions on someone else's recipe. Now I'm going to change it and make it better. Because that's what you do. That's what you learn when you cook with food. You know, we all got our morals pretty fucked up, bro. And the reason why I said that Trump had to be president right now is because he's the easiest to use to show that he's a fucking puppet. Because he has to have everything out in the public, you see? He wants the praise. His ego's so big that he needs the praise. To the point where the Nobel Prize got given to somebody else and they came and gave it to him. Listen, if that ain't kissing the ring, I don't know what is. You see what I'm saying? So the color revolution started approximately 10 years ago. Was it 10 years? About 10 years ago, when Obama was president. If you look at his interviews, it starts out with everybody loves America, and then it starts going into how racist America is. Yeah, it's so racist they voted you in, right? Or did they not? It's a good question. And I'm sure everybody's looked at my voting records by now, you know, these ones that don't have the balls to come talk to me. And it probably shows that I voted for Obama, so I'll clear this up. I didn't vote then. I wasn't even living in Florida. I was living in New Mexico. Look it up. Don't be stupid your whole life. And you're like, oh, Angel, but they're not stupid. They don't know. You see, it's manipulation, bro. It's manipulation. It's mind fuckery. Something that my mom raised me to know a lot about is manipulation. And what I mean by that, so I wouldn't be manipulated. So I wouldn't be hurt. You see, people don't know. I'm going to tell you something about me. People don't really know that I grew up around. At least I don't think they know. You know, a lot of times I would just say shit out real loud and everything. It's because I had to be that way. But you know that I used to go home and cry to my mom because I wasn't accepted into anybody's group, really. And I'm not saying that for sympathy. I'm just saying that's the way I felt. But I didn't show that to other people. I showed that it didn't bother me. Because those are the things that need to be taught. You go home and you cry to your loved ones, and then you have to be tough, dude. You can't let all kinds of people see your weaknesses. This is a teaching moment. You can't. Because they use them against you. Every person always has, and they always will. Let me rephrase that, because I don't believe all people are that way. I just believe a great deal of them are, and I see bullshit coming 100 miles away. And I was reading last night in this book by David Icke. I'm really getting good at reading books. They're just going. I'm about to order a couple more. And he was talking about the psychological warfare that's going on in the world right now. And you see, they need everybody to be isolated. They need you to feel isolated, that nobody is like you and all this other shit. And you know what? Ain't nobody supposed to be like you, bro. That's why you're you. Think about it. If we were all meant to be the same, how boring would this world be? How boring would it be if there wasn't different shades of human skin and different cultures? It would be boring. Like, we wouldn't have any Italian food. We wouldn't have any probably fried chicken. We wouldn't have any, these are my favorite foods. We wouldn't have any Mexican food. We would just have plain Jane, whatever was going on when the controllers decided. It's cold out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's cold. I don't like this. And it's not why I live in Florida. It's just because I'm from Florida and we're not used to the cold. Period. We have to come to the realization of some things and stop splitting ourselves up in these groups. They made Republicans and Democrats. They did. Our government wasn't even supposed to be set up this way at all. I did some math and it was like $20 million a week gets taken out in taxes in this area. And that's on the low end. Just think about it. And they're always complaining that we have this big deficit. Where's all this money going? Because I'm not in a very populated, I'm not in an area like Miami or Orlando or Tampa, okay? There's not a lot of big buildings here and all that other stuff. There's not a lot of big cities. It's a small city. And a couple different cities put together, but it's not a big city. So 20 million a week? Could you imagine what Orlando and Miami is pumping out? They're getting so much money from all of us, all over America, and then they're using it to torture people. They're using it for their private jets. I mean, come on, look, people. Doge came out and did all this work, right? Showed you all kinds of stuff, and not one person was arrested. Not one piece of monies was stopped. It's all still going. But what is happening, cameras are getting put up everywhere. AI is taking over all kinds of shit. The security state where they want to watch us all the time on cameras, it's already here. And you got people that are just like, well, we need to have this. No, we don't. This is what ruins us. And you think that it doesn't. You come up with all these different things and it's ruining us. This has happened before. It's happened before. You know, I really hope more people realize what's going on both sides of the fence. People are just causing you to fight with each other. All the Democrats are demons. The ones you should worry about are the ones that aren't showing you. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is no law and order, and there is no law and order that is being brought. Chaos is being brought. So understand that. And what do? Every week we buy as much non-perishable items as we can. Every week. I'm waiting for it to snow in Florida. I'm waiting for it to snow down here in Florida. We've got, literal ice on the ground. I grew up in Orlando, and we only had ice on the ground. I think it was 85 or 86, 87. I don't know. I was a little kid. There was ice everywhere. Well, one guy, he sprayed his whole yard down for all the kids in the neighborhood. It was fantastic. But you don't see this. Godzilla, I'm telling you. That's the only way I know how to explain it. I'm not saying that it looks like Godzilla. I'm saying it's that freaking big. That old serpent is just a turning in the ocean over there. And if you notice, they try to tell you some things that to keep you off the track. But they're trying to come up with a supreme race so they can get back into inner earth. Sounds crazy, right? Sounds like I'm trying to write a book right now for everybody. Oh, there's going to be a book written about it. And this time they don't get to control it. You're losing all your control. Let me tell you something right now. You are going to lose all of your control. Arrest will be made. There's people, there is, our brothers from the north are coming. Listen, I don't know what some of the things mean, and I have to try to look it up because I'm like, what is that? And then I try to put things together, and then I'm thinking, and I have to think about history, and then I have to be like, okay, well, wow. So the Vikings did come here before anybody else came here. There is a story that the white Indian, the white Indian, he went off, and that's the northern brother. They came back once. as Vikings. And then like another question. Like this question has been really on my mind for a hot minute now, years. Why? Why are they picking Russia? Why is the whole world wanting to pick on Russia all the time? Like they're not allowed to be in the United Nations. They're not allowed to be in this. They're not allowed to be in that. And it doesn't make no sense. And they talk smack about Russia and about how they're Orthodox Christians and all this other stuff. And you see, they got a book. Ask the Vatican. Why do you think they've been attacked so much? Oh, you still think the Vatican ain't got no power, right? It's just a whole bunch of priests over there. They don't control nothing. All roads lead to Rome. They like to change the story. And who controlled writing the first Bibles that were allowed to be given out to people? Not the Torah, the Bibles. They controlled that. There's more. Not saying that the Bible's wrong. I'm saying there's more. Come on. They have a whole book called the 54 Books of the Apocrypha. You know, if we really want to take something over, or we should be taking something over, it should be the Vatican. It should be the Vatican. I said that right. It should be the Vatican. And we should have people on 24-hour cameras reading the stuff out loud that's in the Vatican. 24 live cameras. Nothing goes unseen. It's time to get some information out. So they have to shift their power around so nobody can find them. None of these rich people are on your team. Listen to me. Put it this way. When you sign up for Twitter X, okay, you sign an agreement with them. And if you look through that agreement, you will find that they can look into everything that's on your phone, everything that's on your device. You sign it and they're allowed to do it, right? So Elon Musk has more information than he's sharing. Why? I thought he was out to save humanity. If you're out to save humanity, then why aren't you saving humanity? These are questions that need to be asked and getting answers to. Because there's a whole bunch of fucking liars. You can call them what you want. Not sharing information makes you a liar. It'll all come to the head. It's the year for that. They're going to try to starve us. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. And you could tell that just by looking at how the food has been attacked in the last 10 years. You haven't noticed things that aren't coming back on the shelf? Like you used to be able to buy certain fruits and vegetables all year long. It's starting to go to where they're only seasonal again. And then half the shit we shouldn't even be eating anyways because they've already drugged it all up. Just drugged it all up. They don't get to win. I'm just going to tell you now. And we're going to kick Godzilla's ass. I'm going to tell you that right now. Kick him right in the cooter. That's how you got to do it. I have a friend out there that's going through a rough time. More of acquaintances now because we've gotten older and we don't talk. She's going through a rough time right now, and I just hope she's going to be okay. I'm praying for you. If you see this, I'm praying for you. I won't say your name because it's not nice. But I'm praying for you. I have been for quite a few years now. I'm sorry that your heart hurts this bad right now. I really am. I'm very sorry your heart hurts like this right now. And I wish that there was something that I could do for you, but there's not. You just have to call me. I'll help you as best as I can. I'll listen if that's what it takes. You know, there's a lot of people going through a lot of things right now, and it doesn't matter how you would see their pain. Their pain is theirs, and it's real. So sometimes we can't say, well, I went through X, Y, and Z more than you did. You know, we have to say, okay, I'm listening. And reaffirm that the person is loved. You are loved. You're very loved. You are loved by people that you don't even know. Every last person that sees this video is loved. It may not feel like it at times, but you are. You may feel so alone in the world that nobody's understanding you. But it's okay, because God understands you. Okay? So let's turn around because we're showing where the sun is going to be at every day. It's bright as a son of a bitch. See, well, I'm at a different view, but it's still... It's not moving. Oh, all right. I'm going to shut the door. I'm getting attacked by chickens already. No, Hawkie. I named her Hawkie because she kind of looks like a hawk. Anyway, she knows her name. Take it easy today. Regardless of what you're doing or wherever you're at, look around you and see something beautiful, because beauty is the way. The pretty things, not ugly, drab things. Like today, I got all my free-ranged animals come by still. I feed them. My chickens, I have some watermelon and strawberries to give them today, and some worms. I ordered them these super worms. They go nuts. Anyways, that's the highlights of my days, because my life has changed. I don't go and hang out with a whole bunch of people. I don't have to go to a bar. I don't have to be validated all the time by people. I don't, you know, if someone comes by, which not gonna happen, but if someone does, I'll have coffee with them or something, but I don't need all the extra stuff like everybody else does. I've done all of it. I'm from Florida. I've done all the partying. I've gone to all the places. What do I do now? Plus, I live all the way down here, and I didn't grow up here. I came here every single summer, all the time, because my grandparents, and I was born here, but I grew up in Orlando. So, and at 46 years old, how do you go meet people besides go to the bar? I'm being serious. No, I don't want to go to AA to meet people and shit. Why? You always meet the crazies are there. Plus, I'm not in trouble. I don't have to go to AA. You see? Ooh. The toes are frozen. Now it's been 30 minutes. I believe that I've covered everything that I was thinking of. I think. But if I didn't, I'm still going to be here tomorrow morning. Because this is what we're supposed to do now. There's things that, I don't know what I'm going to say. I just go with it. My main purpose, or my thought is I just want people to know that God does love them. Jesus is real. It's the Son of God. It's not God. So you guys can't separate that. He says, I do as the Father does. He doesn't say, I am the Father. You make no sense. You make no sense. You might make 50 cents. No, I'm just okay. Listen, there is somebody out there that loves you. And if you really need some real love, then go get you some, stuffed animal. People out there love you. Stop being an asshole. Until the next time, which will be tomorrow morning, everybody have a wonderful day. And remember, it's very good to talk to God all the time, out loud. Doesn't matter where you're at. Who cares what people think? I mean, look at what these other bitches are doing, right? I'm just saying. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow morning.